And howdy do, hey there. Well, now that we have officially got past Labor Day, it's time to get into these specialty seasonals. How about this is the Imperial Pumpkin Smash from Crown Valley Brewing. It is a stout brewed with pumpkin and spices. So let me pop and pour, and then we'll tell you about it. Like I always do, man. We gotta, shoot, man. Here we go. Let me pour a little bit there. Now, it does say right on the bottle here, serve between 55 to 60. I'm actually starting with it a little colder than that. Well, for a reason, I've actually had one of these before. So I kind of know how it's going to react, but I want to be able to share those, the transformation with you. That's why I want to start a little cold, let it kind of warm up as we talk here. Oh, the aroma is beautiful. And I have noticed, well, I did notice that when I drank it before, the spices on the aroma are much sharper when it's colder. It's not necessarily bad. Yeah, that's why I kind of liked it. Wanted to start it with a little colder because I do like the aroma when it's a little colder. But then, anyways, I'm digressing. Rate the bottle, damn it, Tom. Our Imperial Pumpkin Stout is deliciously roasted with dark chocolate and toffee notes, with a hint of smoke and a little spice from the hops that give it a pine note. The pumpkin adds body and character for a great beer. Yeah, I mean, I loved it actually. So I really wanted to do a video. I hadn't had a chance yet. Oh, oh wow, it's beautiful. I also noticed again when it's colder, the spice notes, especially the nutmeg in particular, is much sharper when it's cold. As it warms, it all kind of melds together a little better, which is probably why they want it served at 55 to 60. However, I am going to say that I do like what it does when it's a little colder too. Which is why I like to start it colder and let it warm up and evolve. The aromas are gorgeous, and what it reminded me of is like you ever go to a I'm sure you have. Most people do. You go out and order a really expensive coffee around this time of the year. You get that pumpkin spice coffee at some overpriced coffee joint, and that's the aroma is like that. It's like the best coffee pumpkin ever. There's notes of coffee on the nose. The aroma is a lot of coffee, a lot of spice, nutmeg, allspice. Oh, I don't necessarily get a lot of pumpkin on the aroma at this stage, but I do get a ton of pumpkin in the flavor. It's just beautiful. What I like about this, as opposed to many pumpkin ales, is well, this is a stout. First it's a stout, so I get the flavors of a stout. I get coffee, I get chocolate, but then I get this pumpkin. So it would be like having you know, having a layer on the bottom of coffee and chocolate of your pie. That's kind of what this is a little coffee in your chocolate, and then you got this pumpkin pie, and the only thing it's missing is cream. If I put a dollop of whipped cream on this badass boy, it'd be perfect. Oh, wow. Oh. I'm not as huge a fan of the pumpkin beers as many craft beer uh, geeks are. But I do like to have a few. I usually have a few, but I don't rush to the store and load a cart full up, like a lot of folks do. I'm mostly a traditionalist when it comes to beer. However, yeah, I do understand why you make beers like these, and I do like them every now and again. They are great around the holidays, so there you go. And again, I'm a fan of this because it is a stout foremost, and then it adds the element, not the elephant, the element of pumpkin pie. I mean, it's like you got chocolate, you got coffee, you got pumpkin pie. It's all rolled into one. Plus, it's a beer, so it's got alcohol. Some bitch. This is, I don't know if I read this earlier. I'm losing my marbles as I speak to you, as you can see. It's 10.6%, 48 IBU. So, I mean, it's pretty stout, man. Stout, because it's a stout. See what I did there? That's why that's funny. Oh, wow. So Crown Valley is a relatively small brewery. It started out as a winery, relatively small brewery in St. Genevieve, Missouri. So I don't know if it's available in your neck of the woods or not. I do recommend buying it, though. It is a definite buy again for me. Yeah, I was gonna say something, then I decided I didn't want to go in that direction. But I'm just gonna say, yeah, I would buy it again. It's gonna be perfect with, it would be great around your holiday. So there you go. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, take a turn, Tom. There you go. Oh, and again, now that I've got this warming up a tad, the spices aren't so sharp. The first time I drank this, I had it a little colder than it should have been, and I noticed the nutmeg is very, very sharp on the nose. It's also a little strong on the palate early on cold. Oh. Oh. But if you like the big, big flavors, it's great. But as it warms, it all kind of melds together. I mean, a beer like this isn't meant to be refreshing, so you really don't need it cold. It's meant to be satisfying, and it certainly is. It's absolutely beautiful. It's one of the best anything with pumpkin. I'm certainly not going to compare it to pumpkin ales because it's a whole different animal. But of anything with a pumpkin flavor in it, this is certainly one of my favorite things. It is absolutely beautiful. So let me show you that bottle one last time before I finish this off here. Oh. Oh wow! I tell you, like I said, I mean, this just gives you everything. You've got a little bit of coffee notes. You got some chocolate notes. Uh, you've got beautiful pumpkin, and then wrapped around all that is all the spices that you want. That are associated with a pumpkin pie. Your little nutmeg, allspice. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And there you go. It's gone. I'm saying it's gone. Anyway, there it is. Imperial Pumpkin Smash Crown Valley. Wow, this is an absolute beautiful beer. If it's in your neighborhood, go ahead and buy it. If you're a fan of anything pumpkin, you're going to love this. There you go. Bye.